Your reaction then on a sweltering hot day, a very good 3-2 win against a team in the division above in Hemel Hempstead.
Yes, minus the first 5 minutes maybe when we were 2-0 down, but again, it was two mistakes. We've gifted them 2 goals. Granted, it was 2 good finishes, but we've come down here and generously given them a 2-goal head start. And then after that, it's about character as well, isn't it? Like we're a good team, but against character, we could have came down. It's been a 7-hour journey to get down here. It's 30 degrees. We're 2-0 down after 10 minutes. A lot against us, and could have sunk, but we didn't. We just kept going. We had belief in ourselves. We encouraged each other throughout the game, and it was I thought it was a fantastic performance. I think 3 goals. Second half, well, after the first 10 minutes, he had chances, we had chances. It was against a very good team who, again, for division above us. They'll be a different part of the season than us, but we were very good today.
Yeah, I heard throughout the game a lot of sort of talk about amongst the senior pros and everyone on the pitch really to do with shape and kind of keeping that discipline, and it really shone through for the remaining 80 minutes of that game after a stuttering start. Yeah,
definitely. It sounds a bit daft, but I said at half time, I said regardless of the score, I said it's a 70-minute game, because that's for me where our lads are fitness wise. We've had one game, 45 minutes. I said regardless of what happens, it's 70 minutes. When I make a couple of subs, we finish the game the last 20 minutes with a clean sheet, because that's when you're tired, mentally, physically tired. You've got to concentrate. But then just on the stroke of that, Tomo scored a great goal. We've gone 3-2 up, and we've managed the game brilliantly. Like I said, lads who have got good experience, but that's what we want. We don't want lads with good experience not using it. And I can tell them what to do, but they've ultimately got to do it. And you've got Josh Robson, who's just signed for us, who's been around, and he's come straight in and he's marshalling the back four, he's marshalling Jack. Callum's using his experience, Ryan and Nobbs in front of them. We've got young Bailey, just turned 17, and he's come on, breath of fresh air again, takes the ball well, he's not afraid to get stuck in. He's against a big lad, 6'5", and it didn't faze him. It was ultimately a fantastic performance. A little stepping stones to Warrington for the first game of the season.
Yeah, and you sort of touched on them there with some real high quality finishes. I mean, just thinking off the top of my head, a nice set piece for the first, Jack Foley's predatory kind of instinctive chip over the keeper, and then a lovely goal from Connor Thompson, a real touch of class there to step inside and curl it in the foul.
Yeah, definitely. Nobbs' quality off corners, and when you got Mickey Turner and people like him in the box, great header from Mickey, and then great run and finish from Jack, and then Tomo again. That's why we brought people like him and Dale to the club. Dale scored Tuesday, Tomo's come in today, showed his quality. That's why we're here for. That's why I've looked at him and thought he can make a difference to us. And today again, brilliant. Dale worked hard up front, holds it up, and then when you've got Jack and Tomo running off him, I wouldn't like to be a defender. But also Henry Harvey coming in, he's only 18-year-old. We finished with Bailey 17, Henry 18, and you got Ben Ramsey 20. Young lads that they're the lads who want around the squad, and we'll come on. Fantastic to be a young lad in the non-league team with the likes, as we said, Callum, Josh, Louser, Ryan, Nobser. It's a great group, and we've got to stay positive, we've got to stay focused, we've got to remember where we are, where we can go. We've still got a few weeks left of pre-season, but ultimately, like I said, Warrington's the first game. That's when performances and results matter.